Welcome back, guys. I told you I'd bring this video out to you guys, and yeah, it's very, very important to me to go through what Miscreated needs as soon as possible. So the first point being more vehicles. Okay, I have played on a few of the official servers during this wipe. Okay, and yeah, vehicles are definitely an issue in Miscreated. Of course, the high tier vehicles like the police vehicles, it's fine to fight for them. But overall, on a 50 pop server at the moment, there's only 26 usable vehicles. And I'm counting the boats as well, that also despawn after 2 days. So including the boats, there's only 26 usable vehicles that you can put at your base. Okay? Which, there's a lot of clans on the servers, so those vehicles can get hoarded very, very easily. Okay, here I'm showing you that I'm an experienced player. It took me 90 minutes to build up a quad from scratch, okay, on a random official server. So yes, that's for me, that's an experienced player. So Miscreated has to make up their minds, the devs have to make up their minds with two things. Either let the quads and the jet skis only despawn in 1 day, so that if a guy plays every day, he can keep his jet ski or his quad, okay, that he doesn't have to go through the process of building up a quad every single time he enters the game. Okay, a lot of this game has got way too much downtime, so either reward the people for finding the quad, okay, or up the vehicle spawn, the vehicle parts, okay, so that it's much, much easier to get a vehicle, or increase the weight limit to 50 so that he can carry the parts and just log out, okay? That's definitely number one on my list. The second part of my list is basically finishing the map, okay? We need a finished map, bug-free, exploit-free experience and smooth out ground. For me, the northeast and the northwest is still not completely finished. It's like 90% finished. It's not 100% finished. Okay, there's a lot of places I don't want to build my base because the ground is extremely unlevel. It's not smoothed out in the map creator. Okay, there's a lot of dead space where there isn't even grass, which this area is, this area here is a good example of that. I don't know if mutants can still run underneath the water at the docks and at the radiation zone, okay? I haven't tested that again, but if that isn't fixed, it needs to be fixed. But this uneven ground, without textures on them, this bumpy ground that's not smoothed out with the map editor is... I love Marco. I love his work. I think the island's map is a masterpiece. But if I spent years on the map like he did, I will not allow this. I will not allow, all that work to have imperfections like this, no textures or whatever. So we really, really need to work at that, okay? So a finished game. We need a finished game, a finished map. Okay, and there's a lot of things that we can add to that. But, of course, I don't know if they can fix the locked mutants. When you kill a mutant, it just freezes in place. Or if you kill a player, it just freezes in place. That takes me out of the experience a bit as well. So if they can look at that, it will be great. The third thing for me, guys, is VAC bans. VAC bans and overall bans. Okay? The game is not expensive. I've spoken to, other people that say, hey, I had a VAC ban when I was young and stupid. Okay, let's say there's 20% of you, or 20% is high. Let's say there's 10% of you that got VAC bans due to a mistake. Okay, the other 80 or 90% have got VAC bans and Steam bans for a reason. Okay. And I'm telling you now, the biggest problem in your game is your player base. Toxic people and cheaters and people that use glitches. You know who they are, probably by now. But you can activate VAC bans on this game. And I think it's a necessity, okay? The biggest thing killing your your game is the players, unfortunately. The toxic players, the bad losers who think it's fun running around with ESPs and aimbotting everyone, okay? Using freaking glitches like long jumps and glitching through walls and, building a base in Hayward. You know how these people are, okay? You know who these toxic people are. We need the VAC bans, and you need to put your focus on these players that, is breaking your game. People are sitting in safe zones, swearing at people, saying vulgar stuff and showing them how to teleport and crap like this. You guys need to focus on these people, and you guys need to activate the VAC bans. It's very, very, very important. So please, definitely something that you need to look at. The next point on my list is the North needs way more mutants than the South, okay? And bunkers need much more high tier loot, okay? It's sad for me that I can run through the northern bunker, with only a torch, because the mutants can't catch me, so I can just run through there and go into the bunker, okay? But you can increase the mutants in the north, okay? At the moment, the most dangerous place is the South, because you've only got the AI spawn at about 30%, so 70% of the time nothing's going to spawn. But still, if most of the spawn points activate, then the South is way more dangerous than the North, okay? The hospital's got one spider mutant there. The hospital is one of the hottest spots there are. The police station is almost good, okay? But you can add a heck of a lot of more mutant spawns in Hayward. You can add a heck of a lot more spawn points at the northern bunker and the Brightmoor bunker. Basically the mutant numbers need to increase drastically as we move north. Okay, again, something that you can do on the map editor quite easily. Less mutants in the south, a ton more mutants in the north, so that people can't just plop down a base, in the north and be happy about it. And I hope I am going to mention that point, but the bases that are right up against hotspots, I can't believe we're still sitting with this problem. I can't believe a guy can build a base 50 meters from a hotspot and just camp it. Again, you actually giving the trolls, you're making it very, very easy for them to troll people, to make the experience negative. If you've got a base at every single hotspot, what have people got left to do? Just loot towns. Please, guys, please, let's focus on this. The other thing, buses, tractors, and airport vehicles needs to be replaced, okay, with the desert map vehicles. You can add the Beetle, okay. You can replace one of the vehicles with the Beetle, and you can replace the other vehicles with the Sheriff SUVs, okay. And then there's still a third spawn point left there. Replace them with the pickup trucks. You've got very, very little pickup trucks in this game. Like I said, overall, I think the vehicle numbers needs to be doubled. But these useless vehicles, definitely need to be replaced. Nobody uses them. Nobody drives a truck. It gets stuck immediately. Your vehicle mechanics aren't perfect. The fact that the character jumps into the air makes it that you can't get out in your base. A lot of times people die in their base, when they drive into the garage that they made. So you've got imperfections, okay, that you're struggling to perfect, but it gives us vehicles that we can use. A tractor is useless. On a full server, nobody's going to drive a tractor, okay? Airport transport vehicles are way too slow, okay? And, the tractor falls over just when you look at it. Okay, and a lot of the vehicles just fall over for no reason. And then if you don't see it falling over, it blows up. But still, guys, so either replace it with the desert map vehicles or add 2 or 3 more, 2 or 3 new vehicles. Okay? If you're talking about a wish list, my only wish for this game is a Mad Max vehicle. Okay? One car that you can have bragging rights. I don't mind if there are 4 armored trucks and 4 police vehicles, like everything is doubled. but we can have one bragging rights. Nobody wants to brag with the armor truck. It's way too slow. But if we want to make one Mad Max car, one Mad Max car for every server, that will be a brilliant idea. The next thing that we need to focus on is the Shady Trader. Okay, personally, I'm not crazy about the Safe Zone Trader. First of all, for campers, and the second of all, people that build close to him, it's great. People that build on the other side of the map, it's negative, especially since they can take an hour to build up a quad. So not only does your players, waste hours and hours and hours looking for vehicle parts and quads and very, very boring stuff, especially if they don't know the map, then they can probably spend a whole day looking for something. But then, they have to run across the map to the safe zone as well because they don't have a quad, okay? And if they run across the entire map with their loot that they want to sell or their money which they want to buy something with, they can get killed because they have to run across the entire map with campers at every single hotspot, in most of the bushes, next to most of the roads, okay? We need to focus on these things, people. So the Shady Trader, you've got a singled out guy in the sewers. It's negative. That place can be so easily camped. It's not even funny. It's a very, very negative area. But since you can place loose traders, spread the traders throughout the map. Okay? The safe zone is a great place to communicate, to meet new people in a safe area. Great. But it's not great for the overall experience. So copy all those traders and put them across the map, okay, at various locations. You can cage up the window if you want to make it realistic, but we need to focus on that. Ladders are extremely negative for the game. Then, rocket launchers, okay? At the moment, on my server, I've changed the grenade launcher to a rocket launcher, and it works quite nice because a rocket launcher can probably be abused, since it's going to travel straight for a very, very long time, and everyone's probably just going to start using that. But with a grenade launcher, I think it's a very good, it's a very good mix. But, I still feel more raiding mechanics. The sledgehammer is great, the C4 is great, but for a solo player, a guy's not going to run to a base now with 100 C4s because of metal parts. He's not going to run to a base with 100 C4s, and hold the C4 in his hand where he can get killed. I think a rocket launchers is a much more viable and fun option, and it will promote online raiding. Okay? For me personally, I really feel it will promote online raiding. Okay, here, I'm just showcasing it, but yeah, I think creating a rocket launcher might be a lot of work that you guys don't have time or the resources for. But if you can, I think it will be an excellent addition. If you can't, try and incorporate a different kind of ammo type to the grenade launcher. Okay, make rockets just as expensive as C4 and make the splash damage and everything just like C4. Okay. And give them that option. Of course, it's going to be a bit more difficult to aim, but it's going to be, it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. And with all the hours and hours, of doing, running around for vehicle parts and stuff, the fun factor has to be just as good as the survival factor. You need to be rewarded for your patience. Okay. And yes, regarding the wipe, talking about patience, we need a clean wipe, guys. I can buy alien helmets and scavenger helmets on the Steam Workshop. Okay, so I can buy a helmet, the best helmet in the game. I can buy 10 of them. I can buy 100 of them, and I can buy 100 alien helmets. And then, I don't really use the kiosk because I play on, my own server. But with my experience on official servers, this whole thing that you can transport your entire base over, that's for the complainers. One thing that you guys don't understand is those guys that sit in your Discord all day, okay, because you basically banned all the people that really cared. I know you banned trolls. I know there's people that need to be banned, okay, but the people that want to fight for this game, is basically banned already from the Discord. But the guys that you've got left there, the arse leakers, okay? And the arse leakers know who they are. They play on empty servers, so they're giving you the wrong information. But still, this wipe, again, just promotes the guys that knows, okay? It promotes the people that's already in the game, the 300 players that's playing on a daily basis. It helps them. Doesn't help the new players. New players don't know you can get a scavenger helmet and an alien helmet. New players don't know you can put the base parts in the kiosk. God knows what else you can put in the kiosk, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe fully repaired guns so a guy can come into the server, have a, dictator with a scavenger helmet, with an A-core, shoot a few spider mutants, have a flak vest, level 3 flak vest, and there he goes. I don't know. But we need a clean wipe, guys. I don't know when you guys are going to do it, but we need a clean wipe, and we need to fix this kiosk problem, because the kiosk problem makes things a bit unfair. So yeah, I wasn't really impressed with this wipe. It wasn't a wipe. It was the powerful get a head start. The new people are lost, without vehicles, without any kind of advantage. Drops need to be revamped. Okay, the airdrops need to be revamped. A lot of time has gone by since you've created the drops. Okay, your most common drop is a civilian drop. Yes, I know there are good drops, but most of the time you're going to get a civilian drop. And it's boring. It's got a shotgun in there, apples, I don't know. It's got things in there that you can find in the world by just running through a town. Okay? Why should people risk their lives for an airdrop if the stuff in there they can find in a town? Okay, so there's certain reasons that you created the drops that you created. A lot of time has gone by. It's exactly the same as the Northern Bunker. You had really cool shit in there. Then people abused it. Then you fixed the abuse, but you never replaced the epic loot in there. Okay? And now I get instances where I run into the Northern Bunker and there's shotguns and pickaxes and survival knives and, guns that I can find in a town, not even hotspots. So again, you guys have made changes, but you haven't adapted to the changes. Okay, so basically, at the end of the day, you can make all the current drops cooler. Okay, with new items, just spice them up a bit. And you've got 2 drops that you are not using, which you can make extremely epic. You can make them rare. Okay, but you can make them extremely epic. And I'll talk later about adding the alien and the Christmas drop to the server as well, because those are drops that everyone on the server can identify, and if they've got epic loot in them, not this gingerbread man, not seasonal items, really, really epic items, but people can identify them, so that will help people, to have, everyone will know it's an epic drop, and then everyone will have major battles for them. And then yes, guys, the biggest thing for me is put all your cards on the table. I spoke about the alien and the Christmas drop now, okay? Put all your cards on the table and see what happens. Add all the seasonal items to the game. Let people be able to craft it, okay? Add a big generator that we can craft, those big generators, okay? If we can craft them and place them in our base, it would be really, really cool. And the cool grill. Okay, that thing that needs the propane tank. If people can add that to their base, it will be cool. With all the seasonal items, okay? It will just, give them something to make their base look awesome, okay? But, put everything on the table. Don't hold back. Like I said, fix the map and give them everything. Let us craft all the seasonal items. Add the alien and the Christmas drop. But revamp those drops so that the alien and the Christmas drop are epic drops. Most importantly, get it in a stable, smooth, okay? Get the game in a stable and smooth status. And if that doesn't work, move on to another game, okay? But I really feel we're at the low player base now, and we need to push it now. So put all your cards in the table. If you want to add a Mad Max car, You'll make one man's dream come true. Bonus stuff, remove the mask overlays. Mask overlays doesn't help anyone, okay? Most people don't like it. Remove the mask overlays. Increase the carry weight to 50 kilograms. That will at least help the poor guys that has to build up a quad every single day. Double the gas canister pack's inventory space, okay? That no one wants to wear that thing. You shine, you shine in the sun. You're like an open target with that thing on your back. And you go into the rad zone to loot the rad zone. So give us double the inventory space there. Make the snow peak 35. You know what I'm talking about. The snow at the moment is 40 on official servers. It's a bit too much. Trust me, I've tested this for months. Make it 35, and then the blizzard, you can make 100 or more. Okay, but the blizzard is like 45. Snow 40, blizzard 45. That doesn't make sense, guys. Okay, make the blizzard 100 or more. And yeah, the nuclear winter storm is fine. And then expand the hotspots radiuses and fix the mutants underwater. Okay? That's it, guys. That's it from me. I love the game. I've always loved the game. You need to finish this. You need a big bang. Cheers.